Hi everybody, welcome back. It's Katie. Today's day 5 of my 21-day Miracles Now video inspiration series. Today is day 5. It's Sunday. It's kind of been a long, full, busy weekend, so I'm feeling kind of spent, kind of tired, but actually getting to look forward to these little moments I have with you. So I was kind of excited to just escape away here to the study again to pull a card from our card deck. So again, if you're just checking in, these are Gabrielle Bernstein's card deck based on her book Miracles Now, both of which are available on Amazon now. So I highly recommend, if these have been kind of speaking to you, to pick up her book, pick up her card deck, and go for it. So I'm going to pick something randomly here and hope for the best. So let's see. In the midst of a meltdown, I breathe through the discomfort and come out the other side. In the midst of a meltdown, I breathe through the discomfort and come out the other side. So this is kind of funny because I have, for those of you that don't know, I have 2 4-year-old boys, and meltdowns are very frequent in our life, multiple times a day, sometimes multiple times before we even leave for school in the morning. Meltdowns are very much a part of our life. And it's funny because when they are melting down, I do find myself often saying to them, just take a deep breath, just breathe. And I feel like that does kind of settle them down. And I think it's kind of common sense for us to say that to somebody who's kind of really anxious, really upset, or melting down, just to like, take a deep breath and breathe. And it is actually beneficial, if you can imagine, with 4-year-olds. And it's obviously very beneficial for any of us in a moment of melting down, in a moment of panic, in a moment of stress, in a moment of indecision. And I think one of the most powerful things that we can do in any of those moments is come back to our breath, is take a deep breath. I use this a lot with my clients with the nutrition and the eating piece and our relationship with food. Sometimes we get so anxious around eating, whether it's we feel like we need to eat fast, whether we're kind of in an overeating, almost like a binge type behavior. At any of those moments, if you can just really take a step back, take a deep breath, and just breathe, that can bring so much sort of relaxation and like kind of calmness into the body in that moment. If there's really any time that you're feeling that way, if you're able to take a couple deep breaths, 6 to 10 would be ideal, a couple breaths just to kind of drop you back down, settle you down, and then maybe even give you some clarity on what next step to do, whether that's in the stressful moment or whether that's in a sort of an eating extravaganza, just to kind of give you some peace and drop you down into your body, out of that panic mode. So coming back to our breath is always, always, always important in any instance or situation where you're feeling a little out of control or a little panicky or a little upset. And what's nice is that you usually do come out the other side just a little bit more chill, a little bit more relaxed, maybe even with a little bit more clarity. So I'm a big fan of just kind of taking those deep breaths. And even if I'm just like working real hard and I'm at my computer and there's, 8 tabs open and I got kids screaming in the other room and I know dinner's it's about time to make dinner, I can literally just like stop, take a deep breath, and just kind of give it a moment. And sometimes even if you're feeling so busy that you don't have a moment to take a deep breath, believe me, if you're able to do that, you're going to be a little bit more productive in the coming moments. Just kind of settle down. Some people even like set a timer on their computer or on their phone just to stop and take a deep breath, or a few, or a minute worth of deep breaths, once every half hour, once an hour. And particularly in the midst of a meltdown, breathing through the discomfort will absolutely get you out the other side. So I know for me, Sunday afternoon, feeling a little sluggish, feeling a little tired, it felt really good to come in here, to take a few deep breaths with you, to kind of focus on something else. And so I thank you, and I appreciate that. And I actually would like to hear from you, and let me know in the comments if this is something that you do, or it's something that you will do in the next coming days, and what your experience is. So I would love to start hearing from you. I would love to hear if you have any questions from me as well. So with that, I will sign off until tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks.